Let's go. We're live. Epic stream.
Oh, we almost have a Reggie Fils-Aimé!
Obi-Wan plays.
That's right. What's up? All right.
Obi-Wan plays.
What is going on, everybody? How are y'all doing? We are live. Brielle, what do they have to do? Make sure to like and subscribe. Y'all heard the little lady. I tried to talk and swallow at the same time. What's up to everybody in the stream? We have some dope content today. Woo! First, Kibo, Takey, Cloud, Christopher, Darkside, Khalil, Thugs, B-Man, CB4H, and Tony, the top 10 notification gang. Make sure your notifications are on so that when we go live, you are there for the content, the breaking news, all of the information, your one-stop shop for Switch 2 content. J Trey, this dude stay hot. That's right. Why? 29 more days. 29 more. I ran into the guy who was second in line for pre-orders. No way, that's crazy, bro. He was a cool dude. He stuck it out with me. I was there at 7:30. I think he came at 8 that night before. That was lit. Let's go. We lit. We're hyped. Two things before we get started with the new. We got a lot to talk about. First, Switch 2 giveaway for a lucky subscriber. ASAP has won the first one. Shout out to Kaleem for sponsoring that one, and shout out to Murr. This giveaway will be a Mario Kart World bundle, micro S, and a 512 gigabyte micro SD card. So this is going to be a doozy for a lucky subscriber. So make sure you're subscribed. Go tell your mama, your daddy, your uncle, your auntie, everybody to subscribe to the channel so they could be in the running for the giveaway. And last thing, if you want to game with your boy, get on my Switch fan list. Hey, Thugs, at the end of the stream, I might hop on some Splatoon. Let me know. No. I said I was going to do ARMS today. We're going to start doing, we have 29 more days until the Switch 2. After the end of the hype, after all of the news, all the information we talk about, we might start ending each stream with a bye-bye Switch 1 game. So different games that were cool during the Switch 1 era, and we're going to play it at the end of the stream just to say a farewell to the game. Red with the $2 super chat. The giveaway is mine. Says Red. Hey, I need everybody in the chat to type Red. Show Red some love. So today, our bye-bye farewell game is going to be ARMS. I hope it doesn't have to update or anything, but we're going to play some ARMS, man. We're going to do some ARMS. Dragon Drive is replacing ARMS as the shameless game we're going to be playing on the Switch 2. All right, let's get to the news. Hold on. All right, 29 more days. 29 more days until gaming is changed forever. 29 more days until the greatest console launch of all time happens. And do you have a front row seat for epicness? Dion, everybody that typed Red in the chat. Dion, Cloud, B-Man, Bowsette, Herson, I saw your post in the Discord. I'm gonna check that out. We're going to do the Nintendo Today app. Dark Side, Khalil, everybody's typing Red, showing my guy Red some love. Nintendo app. All right. Did I type Red? I need to make sure I show Red some love, bro. Hold on. Let me type Red in the chat. Red. All right. This is how we're going to start today's stream, though. I got to do this because I'm hyped. At the launch of the Switch 2, I'm going to have 14 games off rip. So automatically, I have a backlog of 14 games. Automatically. They're already pre-ordered. We locked. We loaded. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to rank the top 14 games. Launch games. Launch, caveat, launch games for the Switch 2. So no Donkey Kong Bonanza in this list. No NBA 2K or Madden in the list, because they would be up there. We play those sports games too. We play everything, bro. So, without further ado, the 14 games I'm going to be playing launch day in order of hype. Coming in at number 14 is the Nintendo GameCube app. Now, I'm super hyped for the games, but I've beaten most of these games already. Wind Waker, before Breath of the Wild, Wind Waker is still top 5 3D Zelda games. Dope game. But the GameCube app, that's going to be number 14 in the games that I will be playing at launch on the Switch 2. Soul Calibur. I played Soul Calibur on the Dreamcast. Never played the GameCube version. But this is when 3D fighting was the wave. One game that stood the test of time. This F-Zero GX, bro, still looks real dope. It looks real good. And so definitely GameCube app. We will be playing those GameCube games. Bro, just imagine when they announce Melee. Just imagine when they announce Double Dash. Now, I don't think Double Dash is coming for about 2 years, because they're going to let that Mario Kart World to get them sales. And I think it's still going to be a win-win, because Double Dash will still cause people to buy Switches. Mario Kart World is going to be a system seller. But GameCube, going to be epic. Hey, we're at 18 likes. I need 12 people. Give the stream a thumbs up. Let's get the stream to 30 likes right now. So number 14. All right. And this really ain't a Switch game. I'm gonna get some water, and then we're gonna start with the game. So number 13 is really gonna be the first Switch 2 game. Give me 30 seconds to fill this glass up with some water, and I'm gonna give a shout out to whoever just gave that super chat. Hold on. All right, we're coming back. We're walking back. Are you ready? Herson with the 5. Hold on, let me sip some water. Bruh, I need the whole chat to type Herson. Herson is the homie, bro. You'd better live stream it when it releases midnight. I'm going to camp out when I get off of work on Wednesday. Hype Herson, you already know what we doing. You should know what time I'm on. If we camped out for a pre-order, we're not going to camp out the whole night for the release. There's no point. I already got the pre-order locked in. That was the most important thing. But, of course, I got you covered, Herson. You already know, bro. All right. I need everyone in the chat to type Herson. Thanks, bro. Shout out to Herson. Chat go crazy type Herson. Dion. James type Herson. Dion. Mega. Tony. Dark Side. Murr. I gave you a shout out for that giveaway earlier. B-Man. Khalil. Cloud. Murr. Galigo. Red. Justin, everybody showing Herson some love. Now, let's get to the first game. The first game that we are hyped. And all these games on my list, I'm hyped for, bro. Even though it's at the bottom, we still hyped for it. All right. Coming in at number 13 is, drum roll, Welcome Tour. That's right, a game that is controversial. A lot of people are saying this should have been a free pack-in title, and I'm almost both sides. I see both sides of the argument. I see why, yes, you can say this should have been a pack-in game, almost like a digital manual for the Switch 2. If Nintendo could have advertised it as that, like we have a free digital manual, and don't even Welcome Tour is a perfect title, and just an introduction to the Switch 2, I think that would have been dope. But at the same time, I could see why Nintendo's like, let's say you didn't have money to buy a game, and the only thing that you could play is Welcome Tour, is like a little lame. And I see how people would have started comparing this to Astrobot. And I think Nintendo didn't make this like an Astrobot game, because 3D platformers are their bread and butter, and Nintendo really goes all out with those. So I guess they didn't want those comparisons too. So, but some of these mini games look pretty fun. It's just gonna be fun to be like, oh, okay, this is what, because I can't tell the difference between 120 frames and 60 frames, but they have actual games in here that has balls bouncing on the screen, and you'll be able to see the difference between different frame rates. It has, like, you could test the maracas, see the accuracy of HD Rumble 2. Like, this will get you to appreciate your Switch 2. So as soon as we unbox the Switch 2, the first game we playing, Welcome to, no, it's not. It's not gonna be the first game we play. Trust, it's not gonna be the first one. But we are gonna be shaking maracas. We're gonna have some fun with Welcome Tour, man. Hey, anybody in the chat picking up Welcome Tour? Crickets, it's only me. I'm the only one. But I will be playing Welcome Tour, and it wasn't free to play, but it was only $10, bro. $9.99, $10. So that's not too bad. So Mega says nope. Romaine says nope. Bookman says nope. Khalil will pick it up. Let's go, Khalil. If it had online multiplayer, we could play the maraca shaking game together. So I'm still hyped for this, bro. I'm hyped for everything Nintendo, bro. I'm such a fanboy. But True Luigi says no. I am going to be playing everything, bro. Look at this. Look at this, bro. Look at this, bro. This is the first Labo Kit 1. Look at the next Labo Kit. Look at the next Labo Kit. Bro. We buy it. And y'all could be like, bruh, you really bought cardboard? Bro, Labo was real good, bro. If you just thought it was just cardboard, you missed what Nintendo was doing. Labo was actually good. Andrew, I think I accidentally banned you, bro. I wanted to just time you out for like just a little bit. So if you're still trying to get in the Discord, let me know, bro. You're a cool dude, but we have rules and everybody can get it. But shout out to Andrew. I say that is still hilarious. Nintendo sold cardboard. I didn't mean to, bro. I gotta look at to see how I could unban you. My bad, bro. I'm apologizing on stream. But I got you, bro. I'm gonna try to get you back in. But today, Labo. It was actually good. Yes, it was cardboard, but like the software that came in it was pretty innovative. It was actually good. Yeah. Hey, it's no hard. I have no hard feelings against anyone, bro. Q Dark Side, $2 super chat. I need somebody to type Dark Side in the chat. He said that he was first in line for the pre-order. Gonna be first for launch. Let's go. Herson, with the $2, bro. You really bought cardboard. I know. Such a fan boy, bro. Fan boy. It's all Nintendo, bro. I'm telling you, Nintendo's what just got me into gaming. Yeah, there were some times where I was like, Nintendo, I'm not really feeling this, blah, blah, blah. But for the most part, it's the core is Nintendo, bro. Hey, so everybody show Darkside some love. Everybody show Herson some love. Say the names of everybody who's showing them some love. James Darkside, Mega Darkside, Khalil Darkside, Cloud Darkside, Dion Darkside, Mootman Darkside, Bowsette Herson Darkside Herson. Star Stitch Gaming Darkside, Tony and Herson, B-Man Darkside, Lionstar Darkside, Cloud9 Herson. Everybody just showing them some love, bro. James, Mootman, Red, Johnny, what's up, bro? First night GameStop from 11 p.m. at night. That's crazy, Johnny. What's up, bro? Hope you be good, man. Cloud, Anthony, Lionstar, Star Switch, Luigi. Let's go. Doug say light skin side. It's in the dark side. All right. So we will be playing Nintendo's the Nintendo welcome tour. Let me see something real quick. I need to see something. Let me see something real quick. I'm trying to see something. Oh yeah, here it is. Revoke. Hey, Andrew, it was quick. I revoked the ban, Andrew. You should have access to the Discord, bro. My bad, bro. I didn't mean to do it. I was doing it on my phone, and I pushed the wrong button, bro. I even said it in the Discord. I was like, guys, I think I accidentally banned Andrew, bro. I meant to ban the dude right there, Broken. Neon Ninja. He's the next one to get that boom. Bad. What's up, Broken? I had to mute myself last night. My wife was about to over everyone that's out for calling me Broken. Hey, Broken. We almost got the win, bro. But I rewatched the stream when my son died. The game glitched. Like, he had full health, and then it just went to like zeros. Because he was telling me, he was like, Dad, I was supposed to take that dude out. The game messed me up, and it really did. But we'll get a win next time we're on Fortnite. I might run some Fortnite at the end of the stream, bro. We'll see. No, but he can't play. He's doing schoolwork right now. My kids homeschool. My wife homeschools him. So they're doing schoolwork. So he can't play. Oh, she'll be mad. My wife will be so mad at me if I say, hey, can Samuel take like a 10-minute to play some Fortnite with us on stream? I'm not going to do that. We're going to play ARMS today. ARMS.
I think I played ARMS before.
Yeah, you did? That's cool. I need to get Joy-Cons. Brielle, get me 2 Joy-Cons that work. A right one and a left one. Or no, but I play ARMS with, no, never mind. I don't need to. I play ARMS with this, bro. I play ARMS with my Pro Controller. Forget a Joy-Con with ARMS. All right. I need you to go get him from school so he can carry me. I'm telling you, I'm not even exaggerating, hyping him up because he's my son. Dude is crazy in Fortnite. I'll be watching him play, be like, man. All right, Khalil with the $2 super chat. Obi, so many games to play at launch. Facts, Khalil. I need everybody to spam Khalil in the chat. We're at 35 likes. 15. I need 15 people to give. Oh, I actually didn't mean to do that either. 15 people to give the stream a thumbs up. Let's get it to 50 likes. Let's keep it going. How do I go back to? I don't even know how to go back in this Discord thing, bro. How do I go back? All right, whatever. All right. Let's keep it going. All right. The next game, he said legs. Hey, arms is lit, bro. We're going to play arms at the end of the stream. Arms. All right. Look at how cool all this stuff, like the mini games. I'm interested to try the mouse mode on the Switch. Now, I'm going to be so torn in control types. Nintendo's giving us options. Because I know when I play Metroid 4, I'm going to want to try the mouse mode. And I might fall in love and be like, you know what? I'm going to just keep the Pro Controller for certain games and mouse mode for certain games. Because I know I'm going to also want to do gyro aiming with that Pro Controller, man. First cardboard, then an alarm clock. Now, welcome to, I know. I am part of the Where is my Alarmo? Did your mom take my Alarmo clock? She did? Go ask her for my Alarmo. Bro, I couldn't figure out how to stop the Alarmo. You should just randomly sound off at random times. My wife took the Alarmo off my gaming desk. I'm part of the problem, Kaleem. Jonas, what's up, bro? Thugs, imagine mouse mode in Splatoon. Where is it? Okay, I won't plug it in. I just need it. I just need it to show the stream. All right. The alarm was in the trash. Nah, it's not. She ain't gonna do me like that. But I gotta figure out how to turn the alarm off in Alarmo. I'm sure there's YouTube videos on how to do that, but I haven't figured it out yet. So every hour it's making noise. Oh, she got it. Brielle took it. Give me it. I am the problem. I am the problem. No, but Alarmo is lit. And Labo, bro, what really surprised me with Labo was the VR. I don't know how to go back and get out of settings in this Discord thing. What really surprised me with Labo was the VR. Oh, here it is. It was just because I had it so thinned out. The VR in Labo was surprisingly good. Even, I don't know how Nintendo did it. I'm telling you, Nintendo are developer wizards, bro. Because you would think with the low resolution of the Switch that the VR would have been bad. Dark Side with the $5 super chat, bro. Dark Side, appreciate the love, bro. I appreciate the love from everybody. Y'all just tuning in, and when they give the donations, y'all shout them out. That's showing love too, bro. So it's just a dope community. Thanks. Dark Side with the $5 super chat. Obi-Wan, we need a Switch 2 accessory stream where you're just online purchasing Switch 2 accessories. I already purchased them, bro. I only got the only 2 accessories I want. I'm getting the official. I'll just get the official stuff, bro. I got the camera. We got the Pro Controller. So we good. We will be unboxing though, Dark Side. So appreciate it. Let me reply. Thanks, Dark Side. Thanks, Dark Side, for the $5 super chat. Appreciate it. All right, and everybody in the chat is spamming Dark Side. Breath of the Wild looks amazing in the Labo VR. Khalil, and I did see Game Explain. Or Andre, I don't know if it was on his Twitter or on his YouTube channel. He did say that there's still a VR mode in the Switch 2 version of Zelda. Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. There's still a VR mode. So, if an accessory maker makes a VR headset for the Switch 2, we'll be able to play Zelda Breath of the Wild VR on the Switch 2. Bro, that's going to be amazing. But shout out to Dark Side. We got those accessories on lock. We will be unboxing the accessories live on stream. So it's going to be epic. It's going to be amazing. We're at 47 likes, y'all. I need 13 more people. Give the stream a thumbs up. Let's get it to 60 likes right now. Hey, Samuel, I was just telling the chat, if I was going to play Fortnite right now at the end of the stream, I'd try to get you on, but you can't because you're doing schoolwork.
Nope.
No, I don't want you to get in trouble. No. But the next time I'm Fortnite later, no, you can't play right now. I'm gonna be playing ARMS. But where are we at? So number 13 is Welcome Tour. I will be playing this Super Mario Brothers 4K demo. Experience the vastness of 4K. It scales the entire level of Super Mario Brothers, showing the pixel count and how vast 4K is. I think that's dope. I think stuff like that is pretty dope. I got 2 Switch pre-orders left. Who needs? But Johnny, I think I might be good. Keep one all the way until, when can you return? You can return them anytime. Just in case everything like goes crazy for me. Keep one, Johnny. And I might buy it from you if I need it, but I probably won't need it. Bro. So, that's the, I'll check that out later. I'm broken. I can't watch a whole video right now. I'm live, bro. All right. Welcome Tour at number 13. I'm disappointed in the chat. Only one person other than me is getting Welcome Tour. Come on, man. It's going to be lit. It's going to be fun. All right. Coming in at number 12 is...
How do you do online editing?
Civilization 7. I might show you how to use all this stuff one day. It's easy. It's just the program that I'm using. So like you can put in like a text, like right here. And so I double click on that.
Oh, whoa, what?
And then I could just change it. All right. Coming at number 12 is Civilization 7 on the Switch 2, the Switch 2 edition. A couple reasons why I think this is going to be cool. First, they have an upgrade path, meaning because the game path, P-A-T-H. This game just launched on the Switch 1. And instead of having to buy the entire game again, Sega and Sonic X Shadows, come on now. Instead of having to buy the entire game again, only had to pay $10 to upgrade this game. And I've always been a fan of simulation, like especially like historical type games like this. I like games like this, even though I've never beaten like I think back in the day, a long time ago, I did sort of complete it like world domination. I think that's the end goal. Send DM if you don't mind seeing it on your own time. No, Harrison, I'll check it out, bro. What is it?
No, broken.
Why bank takes me that was a fraud. If you don't receive it, could let me know because I don't know if it's sent or not. Okay, all right, no worries, Harrison. No worries. Appreciate the love, appreciate the support. Thanks, man. I got the notification, so it seemed like it went through on my end. All right, but Civ 7, another reason why I'm hyped for this game. Mouse mode. This is a game where I'm going to primarily be playing using the Switch 2 Joy-Con 2. This is like a PC game, perfect for mouse mode, point and click. So Civilization 7, gonna be day one, and frame rate should be improved. Resolution, of course, gonna be improved on the Switch 2, going to be fire. Yeah, broken. I saw it. Switch 2 GPU, SPC, Sesame shit size, and custom architecture revealed. I have to watch that whole video to see. But Civilization 7 is going to be a day one. Already got it pre-ordered. Only $10 for the upgrade. And AJ is saying hi from Super Nintendo World. I saw his pictures. Shout out to AJ. He is at Super Nintendo World right now. That's dope. What's up? What time? At what time? Oh, all right, hold on. All right, nothing. I was just talking to family. All right. We're at 58 likes. I need 12 people. Give the stream a thumbs up. Let's get it to 70 likes right now. Give the stream a big thumbs up. All right. Let me look at the calendar. I don't think that we have that. Her dance thing isn't on the calendar, right? I'm talking to my wife. That's why. I need to start putting that. All right. So Civ 7, hype for this game. And I think mouse mode is going to be more of a game changer than we think, man. I think it's going to be a big addition. Just a cool option in games for shooters. It might be a game changer, bro. All right, so Civ 7, number 12, we lit. We're gonna be getting it. We're gonna be playing it. We're gonna beat all these games, bro. We're gonna be beating them. We're gonna be playing multiple games at the same time now in the Switch 2 era until I can like carve out the backlog. But we will be beating these games, man. We're gonna have to pick up the gaming too, bro. Pick up the rate of gaming because there's gonna be so many games coming out and we're gonna want to get them all, man. All right, Civ 7. Is anybody in the chat getting Civ 7? Any Civilization 7 fans? I did see one person say that they might be picking it up. Red with the $2 super chat. Fortnite mouse mode. Facts, Red. That's gonna be crazy. Yes, go Red. Hey, I need the whole chat to type Red for the $2 super chat. I'm gonna type it again so my daughter can push enter. Red, show Red some love. Fortnite mouse mode. That's facts. Every game virtually, if they had a mouse mode option. Cyberpunk. They listed the developers confirmed all of the different controller options. There's gonna be a mouse mode aiming in Cyberpunk 2, but they're also gonna be gyroscope aiming too. So we're gonna be doing the gyroscope and mouse mode. It's gonna be crazy. We're gonna try it both. The chat's going crazy. Type the Red some love. Line Star, B-Man, No Sag, Star Switch, Cloud, Jamar, Murr, Dion, Red, Khalil, True Luigi, Rock, Star Switch, Anthony, all showed Red some love. Yes, Brielle. Huh? She's asking me, am I going to do the Nintendo Today app? Yes, because yesterday I forgot to do the Nintendo Today app and they announced the different icons. There's more icons for the Switch 2, so we definitely have to check out the Nintendo Today app every day because there's news content. It's pretty cool. It's turned out to be a pretty dope feature. All right, so Civ 7 at number 12. Coming in at number 11. And we got more news after this, but coming in at number 11, Fortnite, bro. That's right. I'm hyped to see how Fortnite is gonna be running on the Switch 2. I was playing I do have the Battle Pass, and so definitely gonna utilize. And I really like how this season is gonna be short. The Star Wars season is short this season. Also,
June 2nd.
Fortnite's gotten pretty good, man, with the amount of different modes. And my kids were telling me, it doesn't matter what mode you play, it levels up your battle pass. Like, I was thinking I got to do like all the missions. Remember how Fortnite used to have all the quests that you had to do in order to level up and stuff? But I could play even that ballistic mode. I thought I had to play that rank for it to count. They say, no, you can play unranked and your battle pass level still levels up. Isn't that right, Samuel?
Yeah.
It levels up for anything you do. So big W to Fortnite. And they have the no build mode. The no build mode has me back interested in the game because I used to hate building and playing against dudes like him that just build super fast and like you can never defeat them. You had no chance. No build mode puts everybody almost on the same level. You still got dudes that are just like good, but yeah, I like the no build mode, and no build mode is permanent. Like that's forever gonna be in the game, bro. One thing I like about the Star Wars season, unlimited ammo. They need to keep that in the game where we don't have to worry about finding ammo and reloading. So Fortnite comes in at number 11. This is a fun social game. This is a game where, like, sponsors, shameless plug, all the sponsors are going to be on my friend list. We're going to be gaming. But this is a game where we could just get in, just chill, hang out, and talk, and just have fun. So, and Fortnite's going to be free. So everybody's going to have Fortnite on their Switch 2. So there will be a Switch 2 edition of Fortnite. Fortnite on the Switch is pretty rough. And frame rates are erratic. But can't wait for Fortnite on the Switch 2. And if you go back and watch the trailer of, it was just short. They showed Fortnite real quick in the sizzle reel in the Nintendo Direct. The frame rate did look like it was 60. In the short video that they just showed real quick. So they didn't say if that was in-game footage or whatnot, but it looked good. It's promising. Fortnite coming in at number 11, day one, download and play on that Switch 2. Boing. Anybody getting Fortnite in the chat? Who's downloading Fortnite on the Switch 2? Y'all let me know. All right. Coming in. Now we're getting to the top 10. The top 10, ladies and gentlemen. No bill is what got me into playing Fortnite more. Yeah, I heard some facts. Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and Tears of the Kingdom switch to... No, wait. They're in order, too. I think number 10, because I didn't lump them both together, because they're two separate games. So, coming in at number 10 is Tears of the Kingdom. So number 10 is Tears of the Kingdom. All right. And number 9 is Breath of the Wild. And even though Tears of the Kingdom is a better game, it's a better game. Chariot says he might download it for the Switch 2. Cool. It doesn't hurt. It's a free game. How many gigabytes is Fortnite on the Switch 2? I forget what the amount is. I'm sure they listed it all. They already talked about it. But Tears of the Kingdom is a better game than Breath of the Wild. But I think Breath of the Wild was more groundbreaking. So it's more for wow factor for me. It was more for wow factor. Tears of the Kingdom was dope though. Both fantastic games. So this comes in at number 10 and number 9. And here's the thing, man. Seeing this game run on the Switch 2, both of these games, they look like completely new games. They look so good. My stream doesn't do it justice, but if you see these games in person at the Switch 2 hands-on event, I was like, oh my goodness. And I have to say, at first I wasn't like too hyped for the Zelda app, but I think this is going to be dope. I am going to be revisiting Hyrule, and I'm going to be playing this in chunks too. Let's try to 100% both of these games throughout the Switch 2 era, because these are huge games, hundreds of hours. So we are going to try to do piece by piece, chunk by chunk, 100%ing these games, getting all the Koroks, doing all the shrines. We're going to do it. Mike74 with the $5 super chat. I need the chat to go crazy. Show my guy Mike74 some love. Let me read his super chat. Push enter. Did I read the super chat for everybody else? Yeah, I did. All right. Finally got the camera and an SD Express pre-ordered. Let's go, Mike. Good stuff, Mike. Good stuff, bro. Good stuff, bro. I think those are two must-have accessories. I think, and the Pro Controller is a must-have too. But the camera for game chat and to be utilized in some games, I think it's a must-have. And memory, expanded memory. Now, I think you're going to be good probably right at launch. But that memory is going to fill up real quick. And if you play multiple games that you're going to be playing all throughout the year, like Mario Kart, that's a game that you're not going to want to delete off your Switch 2 to put room for another game. Because you're going to always want to go back and play Mario Kart. Games like Fortnite, you're not going to want to delete that because it has new seasons. And so there's certain games that you're going to keep on your Switch 2 throughout the generation, and that memory is going to fill up quick because these games at higher resolution, more RAM, etc., it's going to take up more storage. So getting a SD Express card now at launch, if it's a SD Express card versus a game you want to get, I say get the games first. But I do say eventually invest in a SD Express card. And again, the Switch 2 only takes SD Express cards. So your previous card on your Switch 1 is not going to work on your Switch 2. All right, go, Brielle. Star Switch Gaming says he got a 512. Good stuff, bro. I already showed y'all I got my 1 terabyte micro SD Express card through Lexar. And a Lexar, they retweeted my post on Twitter. The official company retweeted it. But bro, Lexar, hook your boy up with a sponsorship, partnership, something, bro. Hook me up with a free one. I'll promote it free on the channel. All right. They are sold out everywhere. 1 terabyte and 512. Yeah. When Nintendo announced that the Switch 2 is only compatible with Express SD cards, micro SD Express cards, boom, immediately sold out. They sold out everywhere, bro. So shout out to everyone. We're at 71 likes. I need 9 more people. Give the stream a thumbs up. Let's crush 80 likes right now. Let's do it. So that's a must. So Zelda, at first, and I have to say this, at first I was like, you know what, the Zelda games, they look cool, but there's so many other games I want to play. I might just try it out, mess around with it one day just to see the bump in resolution frame rate. But bro, after seeing these games in action, we're going to go back and try to 100% these games, bro. And this is the closest thing we have to achievements on the app. So we're going to use it. Hey, I get to use my amiibo again. I have a lot of Zelda amiibo, bro. So that'll be dope. I might show my amiibo collection, post it on X or something one day, so y'all can just see it. But definitely going to be picking these up. And we're going to try to 100% both of these games throughout the generation of the Switch 2. I'm not going to be able to do this overnight. Because these are massive, huge games. Oh, yeah, but we definitely going back to Hyrule on the Switch 2. Yes, Joshua.
Let's just try to 100% Breath of the Wild right now.
No, we're not. Red says Astral Chain with the $2 super chat. Hey, chat. Type red in the chat. Yes.
This
Mr. Mitch, look, she went and got my amiibo. Mega Man. Put it back. Don't touch him. All right. My kids break stuff, bro. Shout out to Red with the $2 super chat. Chat, show Red some love. Did I see everyone who typed Mike? Let me shout out everyone who typed Mike too. Dion typed Mike. Paid Mike. Cloud Mike. B-Man Mike. No Sag Mike, Lion Star Mike, everyone who showed Mike, Jamar Mike, Anthony Mike, Chariot Man Gaming Mike. Can't find a 1 terabyte though. I got a 256. Oh, I see it, Mike. Hey, 256 doubles what you have originally on the Switch. So I think a lot of people are gonna be good if you get a 256. That's gonna be 512 total gigabytes. You're just gonna, after you beat a game, you're just gonna have to delete it. And I think that's gonna suit a lot of gamers. For me, I know I'm gonna at least need a 1 terabyte, and probably when they come out with the 2 terabyte, because I know that's eventually gonna happen. Joshua, you gotta move over a little bit more. When they come out with the 2 terabyte, I might end up getting that and just put the 1 terabyte in my kid's Switch. I just know the amount of games we're gonna be playing and getting, it's gonna be a must, bro. Dow says he feels the pain on the destructiveness. Everybody who showed Red some love. Yeah, kids, bro. Chariot Man, Tony, James, Paid. Tony says Mike, Gina Red, Anthony Red, Gina Mike, show my guy some love. Greninja, what's up, bro? What's up, Greninja? Hope you're doing good. So, Nintendo could leave it to Nintendo to convince me to go back to both of these Zelda games, because, and I have to be fair, both of these games, I love the story, loved it. Of course, I'm a huge Zelda fan, but for the most part, I just stuck to the main story in both games. Like, I needed to go. I know I needed to go to this temple next to get this ability, and so I didn't do all the shrines. I didn't do all the Korok seeds. We're gonna go back and do everything. We're gonna start with Breath of the Wild. Now at launch, I'm gonna just try out, just show off both games just so y'all can see it. But we're gonna go
You still on
to
Zelda,
both
bro?
games.
What's
yeah.
the next game?
Right. We gotta let it marinate. Kids are so impatient, bro. This generation. All right. You got the 1 terabyte from GameStop. Good stuff, Red. And it's crazy how GameStop has GameStop branded micro SD Express cards. They say GameStop on them. I'm sure there's a partnership through SanDisk or something, but I thought that was interesting. All right. So number 10 and 9, Zelda. Let's get to number 8. Feeling great at number 8. All right. Going to number 8 is Yakuza 0. And speaking, this is the Switch 2 version. Looks good. Sega just dropped more Yakuza footage on their official YouTube channel. They got about 3 new videos of the Switch 2 version of the game. And according to the Nintendo Experience, people that went to the Nintendo Experience, they were saying that this game is in fact 4K 60 frames per second on the Switch 2. Bro, a lot of people, Josh, you're gonna move all the way over a little bit more. A lot of people who are just saying the Switch 2 is just a PS4, you're doing the console an injustice. The PlayStation 4 was not capable of 4K gaming. That happened with the PlayStation 4 Pro. Now, and I'm a realist, I would say, yeah. I'm a realist. I would say in handheld mode, we'll probably get PS4 type output as far as resolution and stuff. Why? Because the handheld is only 1080p. Now, we're going to have games that can't run and won't run. So even that is limiting it. That can't run and won't run on the PlayStation 4 that will be able to play handheld mode on the Switch 2. Now, dock mode, Xbox Series S. Between the PS4 Pro, Xbox Series S. That's what I'm just armchair developer technical talk. No scientific backing for it. But just based on what we've seen so far, I think that's what we're getting. Either way, we're going to be getting far better quality games than I even thought we were gonna get. The Switch 2 is more powerful than I expected, bro. I wasn't expecting 4K in dock mode. I kept telling y'all, I was telling y'all, bro, Nintendo, if y'all can get this thing to at least 1440p, because I know Nintendo's price conscious and they balance price and power. If we can just get 1440p, Nintendo, I would be good. Nintendo's like, Obi-Wan, we got you, bro. 4K. And off the rip, Metroid Prime 4K 60 frames per second was not on my bingo list, but I take it. Yakuza 0. Never played a Yakuza game in my life, but this looks cool. This looks dope. This looks like Japanese version of GTA, over the top. What was that other game that people used to always compare to GTA? Like they used to run around with the big teddy bear mask on their head. Saints Row. Saints Row. This looks like a Japanese version of Saints Row, and I'm here for it. So Yakuza 0, definitely going to be picking this up. Been bought, and they are looking into the chip. No way, Bowsette. Shenmue. Yeah, Shenmue was dope too. Never played Shenmue, but I know it had a crazy fan base. Breaking news from Bowsette. Switch 2 motherboard has been bought, and they are looking into the chip. Oh, I'm going to tweet this out, bro. We're going to tweet this out. Let's go. Wait, hold on. Before we tweet it out, I need to, hold on. We're going to tweet it out. Let me just get a motherboard. All right, images. All right. Hold on, motherboard Switch 2. Hold on. This is crazy news, bro. This is crazy breaking news. This is really breaking news while we're live. Let's go. All right. Let me just get a picture to associate with my save images. Hold on. We're gonna tweet this out real quick. All right. What is it? Here's a video link. Yeah, but I can't show the video. But you know what? Let me look at the video. Hold on. I can't show it, or else I get a copyright claim. Crazy. This is crazy, though. All right, hey, no. Hold on. My bad, kids. I had to be daddy. My wife just left to drop off my daughter, so I had to watch the kids. All right, but this is breaking news. I can't show the video. It's the video's in Chinese anyway, but I'm sure stuff will be broken down and we're going to get information about it. But the Switch 2 motherboard, that's crazy stuff. The Switch 2 motherboard has been bought, and they are looking into the chip. All right, let me tweet this out. Let's go to X. Home. Let's go to tweet. Let's tweet it out. Breaking news. Shout out to Bowsette. Breaking news. Switch 2 final motherboard is in the wild. Chipset is currently being analyzed. Stay tuned for updates. It's going to be interesting. Oh, I didn't want to put a GIF. A picture. I'm going to attach a picture to it. Where's desktop? Hold on, y'all. All right. Is in the wild chipset. All right. All right. So this is breaking news. Crazy stuff. Hey, shout out to Bowsette. That's pretty dope. Pretty dope news. All right. Let's get back to the games on the Switch 2. We will be playing in order of hype. Be right back. I'm going to check the Chinese video. All right. It was nothing. So, Yakuza. This game looks dope. And the fact that this is an important thing. Developers aren't just half-heartedly putting games on the Switch 2. Like, a lot of games that came to the Switch, they could have optimized it more. After playing games like Dragon Quest XI that looked good and was optimized, there are some developers that did optimize their games. But for the most, there were some that didn't. But it seems like from launch, a lot of these developers are putting in time and effort for the Switch 2 versions of games. So I'm here for it. 4K 60, Yakuza 0 coming in at a great number 8. Now, let's keep it going. Number 7. Coming in at number 7 is Hitman World of Assassination. And I'm going to tell y'all why I'm hyped for this game. Bro, I was a big 007 fan. Shout out to the IO Interactive. They're also working on a new James Bond game. But 007 on the Nintendo 64, game changer, dope game. But I like the mission base. Some of the missions were stealth, some were just like guns blazing. It was dope. And then that took me into the GameCube. Bro, the GameCube James Bond games were so underrated. They were so good. And what I loved about them, they were in a third-person perspective where you could actually see your character. It's something about that field of view I prefer. This reminds me of the GameCube James Bond games. Of course, this looks graphically better, but just from a third-person perspective. Hey, Dylan said Nightfire was golden. Yeah, those GameCube James Bond games were lit, bro. And so I'm getting those vibes. Hitman World of Assassination. I already got it pre-ordered. This game looks good. And the fact that they've announced the James Bond game in the Nintendo Direct, I thought that was another W. So, and it seems like the Switch 2 is getting some exclusive content. Definitely day one. Gonna be picking this up. Gonna be playing this. We're gonna be lit. It's gonna be epic. Switch 2 on top, and there's gonna be no looking back. So, Hitman World of Assassination, number 7. Can't wait to get my hands, and it's gonna be a launch game. Of course, all the games I'm listing are launch games, but it's gonna be a launch game, number 7. Can't wait to play this game. All right, coming in at number 6, bruh. I can't say enough about Shinin Games. Shout out to that development studio. Fast Fusion will give you a next-gen F-Zero fix. If you are waiting, yes, the GameCube F-Zero GX, that game is going to be dope. It's going to be phenomenal. But if you want a GameCube type game that's going to actually take advantage of your Switch 2, Fast Fusion is a must buy. Bro, I remember first playing Fast RMX or whatever it was called on the Wii U. I was like, this does not look like a Wii U game, bro. And then the Switch version, they're always cutting edge. How the game runs and looks, I won't be surprised if this is going to be a 4K 60 game. We'll see, because it's only a $14 and it's only $14 bucks, bro. but these games are always well done, well made. You can tell that it's a small development studio because it's not fleshed out, like it doesn't have like a story mode. It does have online, but just dope and fantastic. For $14, more than worth your money. More than worth it. Nintendo, I say this every time, Nintendo needs to license out F-Zero to this studio. Add the characters, add the lore of F-Zero with this developer. It would be a perfect match. So Fast Fusion, only $14, but for $14, you are gonna get more than your bang for your buck with this game. And I like the new mechanic. I was wondering why it was called Fast Fusion. It seems like you're gonna be able to fuse different race cars, and that's gonna be a mechanic in the game. But Fast Fusion, launch game, day one, definitely picking up. Cannot wait for this game. Fast Fusion, day one buy, Switch 2 on top. Let's go get it. Coming in at number 5, my number 5 most hyped launch day game on the Switch 2 that I will be playing, will be beating, Split Fiction.
What?
Coming to the Switch 2. It's almost as if this was made for a Nintendo platform. This is going to be so good with game chat. This is like a perfect game for game chat, where you'll be co-op playing with your friend, and you all could be like, you could see their reaction with the camera. Like, this is just a perfect game for game chat. And I saw this at one of the Nintendo Switch 2 hands-on experience, that this game will have the friend share feature, where if you have a friend who wants to play with you, they don't have to own the game. Two people don't have to own a second copy of the game. Your friend doesn't have to own another copy of the game to play with you. You can actually share it with your friend. You only need one copy of the game to play online together, which is a big W. This game has online co-op. Yes. And so this is, and everyone who's played it has been saying this is going to be a game of the year contender. So shout out to Hazelight for this game. Can't wait to play this game, experience it on the Switch 2. Day one buy. So this is going to be a fun game. I'm going to be playing with any sponsors who have the game, or even if you don't have the game, we're just going to be playing it. We're going to be beating it. Just going to be a fun game. And it goes to Nintendo is not just getting random third-party support. We are getting some of the best games coming to multi-platforms. The Switch 2 is getting them, and I think that's phenomenal. I think that's dope. Charity Man says Fast Fusion, definitely can't wait. That's facts. Fast Fusion is going to be epic, going to be dope. So this game is critically reviewed well. When did this game come out? It seems like this is a recent game too. I know it came out in 2025. Split Fiction release date March. It just came out like 2 months ago. So this is a fairly new release, and I'm confident if this game came out after the Switch 2 launched, this would have been a day one date multi-platform release on the Switch 2, which it looks like the Switch 2 will be getting this year and next year coming. So Fast Fusion, number 6. Oh wait, no, I skipped the game. Split Fiction was actually number 4. All right, let me correct this. We're gonna go back to number 5. All right, Split Fiction is actually number 4 on my list. Number 5. We're gonna back up. So we're doing 4 and 5, not in order. Number 5 is actually, I don't have it on here. Oh, that's why I missed it in the thing. All right, let me put the trailer up for number 5.
Is this Star Wars Outlaws?
No. Don't say it. Don't say it as I type it. Don't say it.
Oh.
All right. Number 5 is this game right here. And we do have a creator's voice for it. Hogwarts Legacy on the Switch 2. From people who've had hands-on with the game, they said that they are impressed with this game. This was one of the games on the Switch 1 where I was like, should I get this right now or wait for, I know they're going to come out with this on the Switch 2. It'll run better and look better on the Switch 2. Because I have to be honest, the Switch 1 version of this game, because I wanted to play this game, but the Switch 1 version was looking a little rough, bro. But based on the gameplay that we've seen of this game on the Switch 2, it's looking a whole lot better. Now, I've never been a big Harry Potter fan, but yeah, it is Universal, but this looks dope. This looks fun. This like it's gonna be the combat, the battle mechanics looks dope in this game. And so open world Hogwarts type game, definitely a no-brainer. And look at this. This looks dope running on the Switch 2, all in engine on the Switch 2. So improved resolution, improved frame rate. Number 5 is Hogwarts Legacy. And so number 4 was Split Fiction. Number 4 was Split Fiction. And number 5, Hogwarts Legacy. All right. Top 3. And something has changed for me in the top 3, which is going to shock the world. All right. Coming in at number 3, my number 3 most hyped Switch 2 game is now Street Fighter 6. That's right. I was telling y'all my most hyped third-party game, Street Fighter. Now, this technically could be tied with number 2. It still could go neck and neck. But, and not to knock this game. This game did nothing wrong. This game looks amazing. It looks good. Runs good. Developers already confirmed 60 frames per second, and it had to be a must for a fighting game. Grew up on Street Fighter. I've said it a billion times. Street Fighter is my favorite fighting franchise. Okay? I used to be on it heavy. I'm a casual now in Street Fighter. I just play it for fun. Just chill, hang out. But I think once I start learning the mechanics, I can still get busy in this game. But I'm not going to try to. I'm just going to play this. I'm just going to play this for fun. Mortal Kombat is number 2. Number 3 is Tekken. All right. Number 4, either Virtua Fighter or Killer Instinct. All right. Those are top 5 fighting game franchises for me. That's what I grew up in the 90s. That's what we on, bro. That's what time we on. But Street Fighter, I kept saying, please Nintendo, please Capcom, put Street Fighter 6 on the Switch 2. Bro, y'all launched the 3DS with Street Fighter 4 and it looked amazing, ran amazing on the little 3DS. Street Fighter 5, Sony bought it out. It was exclusive. Hold on one second. Street Fighter 5, Sony bought it. Never came to a Nintendo platform, which I think only hurt Capcom. L, what's up, bro? Hope you good, bro. But this is gonna be day 1. Can't wait to play Street Fighter 6. L, did you sell your PS5 for your Switch 2? Do it. Don't ask me whether or not you should do it, because I'm gonna tell you to do it. Ask somebody that's not biased. Don't want to smoke. Hey, Red, we are gonna be playing it. And you might beat me because you probably already played this game a lot. I don't know. I do have it on my PS5, but I played it once. I've literally played this game once, bro. So I'm gonna be coming in all new. Joshua, move that way, move that way. I'm gonna be coming in all new, fresh, completely almost blind playing this game. What's up to everybody coming into the stream? We're at 78 likes. I need 22 people. 22 people watching the stream. If you're a fan of the Switch 2, if you're getting a Switch 2, give the stream a thumbs up. Let's crush 100 likes. All right, Josh. All right, talking to my kids. So, Street Fighter 6. Super hyped for this game, man. We are going to have a prize tournament with the sponsors. Anyone who gets the game, it's going to be lit. We're going to have fun. We're going to be playing this a lot, bro. I'm going to be playing this a lot. This is what I grew up on, bro. This is me. Does this game have that dude from Fatal Fury on it? Did I just see Ryu give him an uppercut right at the end? Am I tripping? Or am I seeing things?
Okay.
Or is this a character that looks like him? All right. A page says number 1 Tekken, number 2 Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Smash. That I ain't mad at that, bro. I'm not mad at that. Smash is in there too, bro. I like Smash too. But those are, I'm more of an old school street fighting type fan. Those are all solid games. Dead or Alive, game was fire, bro. Dead or Alive, the game is fire. That series is fire. So Street Fighter at number 3. Coming in at number 2, and it actually went up and bumped up out Street Fighter out the number 2 spot. Now it's Cyberpunk 2077. Why? I've been watching a lot of hands-on gameplay of this game. Shout out to CD Projekt Red. This is the showcase third-party Switch 2 games. This shows what the Switch 2 is capable. This game running at 40 frames looks good, bro. It looks smooth. Shout out to CD Projekt Red for shutting up a lot of naysayers. A lot of people that were saying, the Switch 2 ain't a powerful game system. It can't do this, it can't do that. Seeing Cyberpunk on the Switch 2 is a wow, and should be played and savored. Good stuff, Oli. So you better believe we will be playing Cyberpunk launch day on the Switch 2, enjoying the game, beating the game, savoring the game, like my guy Oli just said. What's up, Oli? Hope you're doing good, bro. And this brings me to number 1. Number 1 is Welcome to Psych. Number 1, the whole world knows the reason why you're getting a Switch 2.
I swear, if you didn't put Mario Kart Wii at number 1, you're crazy.
Bruh. I remember when they showed this at the Nintendo Direct. This was the opening trailer. And they were showing so much stuff at one time, bro. I was literally thought I was going to lose my mind. Like, whoa, look at this. Whoa, look at that. Look at the track. Look at the characters. Look at, bro, Nighthawk. Member for 57 months. Let's go, Nighthawk. I need another maybe a Super Saiyan Blue thing. Hey, Broken, hook me up, bro. With another emote next to sponsors who've been a sponsor for a long time. They can have another face tear or something, bro. But Mario Kart World. What else is there to say about this game? This is going to be, appreciate it, bro. I got to figure out how to attach it to the different tiers too, bro. Shout out to Broken, bro. For that, I'm going to make you back a mod for about a week until you do something crazy. And then I'm going to take your mod again. Broken is back a mod, bro. Shout out to my guy, Broken. This game, man. This is the perfect. And I was saying this should be a month 2 game. And let Metroid be the launch game. But Nintendo's like, nah, we ain't playing no games. From the rip, we want to sell consoles. And if there's one game that's going to sell, I appreciate it, Broken. If there's one game that's going to, Super Saiyan Blue, so the same thing like that one, but just with like blue here, I guess. If there's one game that's going to sell systems, it's going to be the Switch 2's system seller, Mario Kart World. This is going to sell consoles from June 5th, 2025 to June 5th, 2033. I think Switch is going to have an 8-year lifespan like the Switch. Free roam. And let me read the message too that Nighthawk. He re-upped his membership. He says, hello, how are you doing today? Keep up the amazing work you do on YouTube. I cannot wait to get my hands on the Switch 2. Somebody type Nighthawk in the chat, bro. Nighthawk for being a sponsor. Nighthawk, appreciate it, bro. So Mario Kart World, I cannot wait to play this game. Knockout Tour is going to go crazy in the OGC. Knockout Tour is going to go crazy online. It's just going to be an amazing game. Everybody showing Nighthawks on love. B-Man, No Says, Cloud, Line Star, Dion, Jamar, all typing Nighthawk in the chat. So those are the games we're getting at launch day 1 and in order of my hype. But we got some more news to talk about today. The next news item is this monstrosity, this abomination, this trash. It's not trash. Hey, the Xbox handheld has been leaked. It's an Asus ROG Ally Xbox edition. Now, there's supposedly 2 Xbox handhelds being released. This one made by ROG, and then next year, one that's going to be made internally by Xbox. This is just the Xbox branded. This is the Xbox branded handheld. And it just looks big and bulky. Here's my thing. No hate, no shade. But it's going to be hard for Xbox to sell hardware. Oh yeah, all the PC handhelds are all digital. Only the Switch does cartridges. That's why I don't get all the fake outrage with these key cards. Because Steam Deck is all digital. Asus is all digital. All of these are all digital devices. And trust me, the Switch is going to be all digital eventually. This is going to be the last generation of physical gaming. So we might as well just enjoy it and have fun with it. Bro, Dylan says it's the Game Gear. Bro, this does look like a Game Gear. It does. Game Gear was so big and bulky, and it took up the AA batteries. Bro, you could play the Game Gear for 30 minutes, then you had to change your batteries, bro. I had a Game Gear as a kid. Shout out to the Game Boy, the goated handheld. Game Boy was goated, bro. But Asus ROG Ally Xbox Edition has been leaked. And this is what I said. So the Xbox handheld just got so the Xbox handheld is just another ROG Ally. Don't think the Switch 2 has anything to worry about. And even if it wasn't, Switch had nothing to worry about, bro. Come on, bro. Between the Steam Deck and all other PC handhelds combined, They're at, I think, 6 million in sales. That's not even half of the Wii U, bro. What are we talking about? The Switch pre-orders probably eclipsed every PC handheld global lifetime sales ever in all of humanity. So, yeah, it got leaked, but ain't nobody worrying about this. And this brings us to what the price point is probably going to be. This thing is probably going to cost $800 if they're going to try to compete with the Switch 2 and the specs that we see in the Switch 2 right now. Nintendo could afford to lowball their price because they're making it in huge quantities and they can get discounts through manufacturers. They can't make these in huge quantities like that because this is still a niche market. So these systems are going to cost like $800 a piece, bro. So they're going to be expensive. I think we're going to, not I think, I know. Switch 2 is good, bro. Trust. Just trust. Nothing. Absolutely nothing to worry about. And speaking of Xbox and their handheld, exclusives still sell hardware. There's a reason why the Switch 2 is about to dominate for another console generation. Why? Because it has great exclusives. In order to play Mario Kart World, in order to play Zelda, in order to play the latest and greatest Nintendo games, you have to buy a Switch 2. And the Nintendo IPs are just in demand like that, to where that's what's going to sell hardware. And that's the reason why Xbox, it's going to be tough for them to sell hardware this generation, especially with the $100 increase in their consoles. It's a wrap for them, man. I hate to say it, but it's a wrap. But they're still going to be good because they're coming out with great software. They're coming out with great software. And we did look at that Final Fantasy trailer yesterday that showed off more footage of Final Fantasy VII Remake running on the Switch 2. By the way, if you go back and look at that trailer, the game is looking good on the Switch 2, bro. It's looking good. And I tweeted this out: with the power of the Switch 2, this is what the developer, an exact quote he said, with the power of the Switch 2, we can now recreate Midgar with full specs. And I said Nintendo power. And then there was a hater in this. I don't know why people be hating sometimes on my posts. It'd be fun because I ignore them. But the chat got them, bro. Y'all be getting on them. They reminded the dude, because the dude said, bruh, this game ran on the PS4. What are you talking about? And they reminded him, bruh, the Switch 2's getting the Intergrade version that was not on the PlayStation 4. And they're getting Rebirth. Switch 2 will be getting Rebirth because Final Fantasy also, the creator also indirectly confirmed that the entire series, he said he was excited with the opportunity to bring the Final Fantasy VII Remake series to the Switch 2, meaning that the first one is just the first in the series coming to the Switch 2, but that we're getting Rebirth as well. Rebirth did not come to last gen consoles, so that already lets you know what we on with the Switch 2. That Nintendo power! I got the power! Final Fantasy isn't available at launch. I don't think they announced when it was coming though. Let me look and see. I don't think Final Fantasy VII Switch 2 release date. I don't think they said, yeah, to be coming to the Switch, but a specific date hasn't been announced. While the first part of the remake trilogy, Intergrade, will be on Switch 2, there's no mention of Rebirth or the third entry. Well, this is old because he just said that they will. Has hinted that more updates about the entire remake series on Switch 2 will be forthcoming. Launch. All right. For the Switch. All right, yeah, so there's no launch date. We don't know what the launch date is, but the fact that this game, they're saying that they could fully realize, and they were hyping up the power of the Switch 2. So developers are loving the power of the system. We're at 90 likes. I need 10 more people. Give this stream a thumbs up. Let's crush 100 likes right now. So I'm glad that developers are pleased with the power of the Switch 2. And shout out to one of the games that I mentioned that I'm super hyped for to play on the Switch 2, Split Fiction. Great news for Split Fiction was just announced yesterday. Split Fiction has passed 4 million units sold. And that's great news for the developers. And I'm gonna tell you why this is great news. I already have this game pre-ordered for my Switch 2. I already mentioned the friend share feature will also be available on the Switch 2, where you can play the game co-op with someone who doesn't even own the game, which is a big W. This is why great games and developers that support the Switch 2, it's good to hype up when the games sell good. What does it mean? The developers will have more money to continue to make great games. And if a developer supported Nintendo before and the game eventually sells good on a Nintendo platform, that means we're going to get the sequel. We're going to continue to get support. So it's good, because some people, they can be like, why do you care? You're not getting any of that development money. They're making the money, not you. Bruh, but we're getting the games. They can make money so they can continue to make great games. So that's why we are hyped, boy. So shout out to Split Fiction. 4 million is pretty good, because this is sort of like an indie type studio, bro. So that's good. Hold on, I got a text message. Let me see this real quick. All right, I will not return. Hold on, seems in place. You. All right. So Split Fiction sold 4 million. That's dope. Big W. I really think this game is gonna sell good on the Switch 2. I think this game just seems like a great fit for the platform with game chat and just everything going on with the system. So can't wait to play this game. And we got to support these developers, man. We got to. Also, back to what Final Fantasy developers, let me put up that Final Fantasy developer thing real quick that they just showed for the Switch 2. What's up, everybody? While I'm doing this, give the stream a thumbs up real quick. Final, I could just go to the Nintendo thing. It's right there. It's one of their latest videos. Hold on. I'm getting it. I'm pulling it up, y'all. Be patient with me. This is it. This is what I'm trying to pull up. Bro, also another tidbit that I missed when I was looking at this, and they showed gameplay that they were just showing new footage, and I wasn't like paying attention to it. Like, look how good this looks, bro. All of this is looking real good when you go back and watch the video. But the developer also said that the hardware for the Switch 2 has a lot of memory. So I think, and this is direct quote, so I think it's a very easy system for developers to create games for. He was saying that the Switch 2 is an easy system for developers to create games on. Bro, we are going to be getting tons and tons of Switch 2 love and support this generation, especially when it's minimal cost, minimal, that's what I'm looking for. Minimal cost to the developers to create a Switch 2 port. Y'all saw what Cyberpunk was able to do in just a short period of time. So once these developers and the development kits are widespread, there's going to be tons and tons of Switch 2 third-party support. And important is that the system actually sells good to have that big install base to entice more developers. And with Mario Kart as a launch title, I think they're going to be good, bro. I think the only thing that could slow it down a bit is the price. It is a more expensive system, but for what you're getting, 4K games, 120 frames per second, it's a powerful, powerful hybrid console. For what you're getting, the price is warranted and justified. So we're going to be good. It's going to be lit. Don't do that. Chill out, bro. Don't put plastic over people's head, Joshua. It's dangerous. All right. So other cool tidbits that I thought were cool, worth mentioning on stream. Bro, Masahiro Sakurai, like he teased Kirby Air. Joshua, what did I just say? All right, don't do that. Kirby Air Riders amiibo. Could we be getting a Kirby Air Riders amiibo? Kirby Air Riders. I'm hyped for every Switch 2. I'm just hyped for the system, man. Switch for the win, say P Taco. Kirby Air Riders, even though the tab is used to improve your performance, right? Let Chrome make it inactive. Okay. Fix it. Okay. Huh? Kirby. Oh, give me it. Kirby amiibo. We could be getting, bro, because look how it is the Kirby amiibo on top of the star thing for Kirby Air Rider. So this would be a cool, perfect amiibo. Amiibos are cool, man. We still getting those amiibo at launch. ASAP, what's up, bro? At launch, we do have two amiibo, two Switch 2 amiibo off the rip. We're getting that Riju, Tears of the Kingdom amiibo, and we're getting Kimberly amiibo. I might, when I go back, get the rest of those, the other three Guardian Tears of the Kingdom amiibo. I might end up getting it. We'll see. All right, but we lit. Daemon X Machina. That's another dope game, Red. Day one. So I thought that was dope. All right, and again, I already mentioned that it looks like Switch 2 will be getting the entire Final Fantasy VII Remake series, which is dope. They are hyping up and showing Nintendo a lot of love. Bro, I have to remind y'all, tomorrow is a big day. Tomorrow, the first wave of invitations to pre-order a Switch 2 directly from Nintendo. I am going to be getting it. I am going to try to get one directly from Nintendo. They go out tomorrow. So ladies and gentlemen, check your emails. Check your emails to see if you are in. You get the Willy Wonka golden ticket to pre-order directly from Nintendo. They begin May 8th. Tomorrow is May 8th. So the first wave goes out tomorrow. Now check this out though. Because of high demand, Nintendo did warn that you may not get your console on June 5th if you do it through them. Or even get an invitation to pre-order before June 5th. So that's crazy, crazy talk. That's why I'm still going to get one. One of my pre-orders, definitely, I'm going to get one through Nintendo. And I'm going to because I'm not going to get 3 Switches at launch. I'm just going to get 2. One for me, one for my kids. Because I'm going to get special editions. I got to pace myself, bro. But GameStop seems like a sure lock-in. I'm not canceling any of my pre-orders until I physically have my Switch 2 in my hand. Once I physically have my Switch 2, then I'll probably cancel my Walmart pre-order.
Why? But that's for us.
No, if I'm able to get, y'all still gonna get one, but I'm gonna get, if I'm able to get one through the Nintendo store directly through Nintendo, then I'll cancel my Walmart one. But I'm waiting. These Switch 2s aren't gonna get canceled or returned until like probably a week. I'm gonna have 3 Switches in my house at launch. So I'll be good with that. And then we'll pace ourselves from there. But tomorrow, the first invitations go out, so check your emails. I do want to get one directly through the Nintendo store. I'm definitely going to do that. So that's hype. That's lit. That's going to be amazing. We're going to do it. And it's interesting to see how that's going to play out. Who's going to be able to get an invitation, who's not, what kind of announcements Nintendo is going to put up on their website pertaining to it. Now, this is also great news for pre-orders. Switch 2 pre-orders in the UK. So if you're in the UK, in Europe, for UK Nintendo Switch Online members are now live in Europe directly through the Nintendo Store, the UK Nintendo Store, with no invitation requirements. Other side, bro, these Hades 2, day one buy. Day one buy, I'm picking this game up. So if you're in the UK looking to get a Switch 2, they're available right now. Now, I don't know if they're sold out by this time, but they are available with no invitations right now, which is pretty dope, pretty epic. Go and take advantage of it if you're still trying to get a Switch 2. All right, bro. Nintendo of America, shout out to Nintendo of America's official Twitter channel, bro. They have been amazing. Split Fiction have just posted a new video, and Nintendo's, this is exclusive to their Twitter, because I tried to look it up elsewhere, couldn't find it anywhere else. I have not checked it out yet. So I want to check this out live with you guys, man. Live with you guys. Which one is it, though? Is that it? Yeah, that's it. So let's check it out. Haven't seen this. Let's look at it. Rewind. Push play. Split Fiction.
I'm Oscar, and I'm the COO for Hayside Studios, the makers of Split Fiction.
Let's see if we get some new information.
Definitely shape-shifting. There's endless possibilities.
Wait, what was the question I was asked?
Definitely shape of Split Fiction.
Which ability from Split Fiction would you want in real life?
Definitely shape-shifting. There's endless possibilities. You can be a giant gorilla, you can be an otter, swim underwater, you can be a fairy and just fly through the lands. I mean, come on.
Dope. What are your favorite moments in Split Fiction?
The gravity bike section in one of the sci-fi levels. You race through this neon city on a bike that can shift gravity and ride, upside down on the walls of skyscrapers. I never get bored of it. Split Fiction launches on June 5th, same launch day as Nintendo Switch 2. Bring your best friend, grab yourself a couch, and you're gonna have the ride of your life.
Bro, can't wait to play this, man. Me streaming this game is gonna be hype, bro. It's going to be hype, bro. I am going to go crazy playing this game, man. The more I look at all of these Switch games, the more I'm hyped. I just want to play everything. I want to do everything. The only thing that's going to stop me is fatigue. But as soon as I get my rest, eat, we're going to be right back at it, bro. These Switch 2 mega streams are going to be epic. 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 We ain't playing no games, bro. We are not playing. All right. Now, Switch 2 will have 258 profile icons at launch in comparison to the original Switch's 147, and all Pokemon starters will be available for Switch 2 profile picture icon. So I thought that was dope. That was through the Nintendo Today app yesterday. I forgot to do it in my stream yesterday, but we're going to take a look at it today. Evo Hodis has re-upped his sponsor 49 months. Let's get it, Hodis. We got to do a tier for 50 months. Yeah, 50 months is going to be a different level. So we're going to do a blue Super Saiyan. Shout out to Broken. He's going to hook me up. Can't wait for the Nintendo Switch 2 on June. I need everybody to type Evo Hodis in the chat. Show my guy Evo Hodis some love, bro. Show him some love. He's a member of the OGC. We're gonna be. Hodis, you're on my friend list because we played together already. We played like the the Ninja Turtle games, stuff like that. Can't wait for Nintendo Switch 2 on June 5th. I hope I'm the first in the first wave tomorrow to pre-order from Nintendo. I already have a pre-order from GameStop. Facts, same thing, Hodis. I already have my pre-order from Nintendo. I mean, from GameStop. I want to get one from Nintendo directly, man. Just catching back up on the Final Fantasy VII talk. I've never played any Final Fantasy game. I think I might get Final Fantasy VII on Switch 2 and see if I join the fan. Bro, it's good, man. It's good. You're going to love it, Oli. Trust me, bro. Everybody's typing Beholder, showing my guy some love. Cloud, Nighthawk, and No Sag. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, y'all. All right. Next thing. Bro, I thought this was weird. Level 5 CEO. Shout out to Level 5 Games. They're saying that video games today are being made 80 to 90% by AI? How? I guess just like you put in a formula and they just generate the worlds? Because I know random generated worlds have always been a thing with gaming. But it's interesting to have him to come out and say that. That's crazy. And that's random. Shout out, Nighthawk is typing, Hodis, No Sag. Will you stream all day on June 5th? Lucas, you already know we're going to do a mega stream June 5th. It's going to be crazy, bro. Red, Dion, let's go. Yes, bro, we're going to be gaming, bro. We're going to be gaming 29 more days. I can't wait, man. 29 more days, man. This is what we're going to do right now, man. Let's go to the whatchamacallit app. The My Nintendo app. Let's go to the My Nintendo app, see what's new today from Nintendo. Breaking news happens on this app now, bro. We be lit through this app now, bro. And then we're going to do something else. Pretty cool. You'll see in a second. All right. Nintendo today. It always does that. The first time I go on, it like glitches. But let's see what the animation is. Princess Peach. They got a Princess Peach animation. Let's go. All right. Let's see what's on today. Connecting a Nintendo Switch Joy-Con. Nintendo Switch 2. You can use Nintendo Switch Joy-Con controllers with the Switch 2 system. The Joy-Con controllers can connect to the Switch 2 system wirelessly. Yeah, because of course there's no more rail system. So the Switch 1 Joy-Cons can connect wirelessly. All right. Press and hold the Joy-Con controller sync button to connect to the system for the first time. Note that you cannot charge Switch 2 Joy-Cons with the Switch 2 system. Attach them to a Switch system or accessory such as a Joy-Con charging clip. Okay, so that's dope. And they show the video. What? We're looking at the menu, bro. We gotta play that back. The menu sound. It's a little different than the Switch. Let's go. He's going to hold the sync. Let's see how it works. That's the same noise. Paired. Oh, that's different. Let's go. Let's go. The noise to go back is different too, a little bit. Bro. I'm just fascinated with seeing the Switch 2 in action. That's dope. That's why this app is dope, bro. All right. I thought that was pretty dope. We got Monty. Bro, all of these characters. Look at how fuzzy he looks in this picture. Monty Mole as a playable character. They took everything from Moo Moo Meadows. Because Monty Mole was in Moo Moo Meadows and the cow. That's crazy.
Blades of grass.
That's crazy as a playable character. No. Bria. No. Watch it. You can't. You're about to mess up my computer. Hold on. All right, so this is dope. Bro! Wait, it's fine. She's fine. Look at the Monty Mole racing and gonna get and being hit by him. It won't let me. For some reason, it won't let. It's just showing like that on the app. Monty Mole versus Monty Mole. That's crazy, bro. This is crazy, bro. Can't wait for the Switch 2. Who's hyped for the Switch 2?
Not me.
Donkey Kong. Bro, they're showing Donkey Kong's getting a lot of love.
Why are the colors
leading
so
up
vibrant?
to it. Because it's amazing. And just after launch, I'm telling you, Nintendo's going to pivot and do an aggressive marketing campaign for DK Bonanza. Trust. Watch. All right. Why is it? Okay, it says E for everyone. But then it doesn't show on the app. I don't know why it stopped doing that. It used to do that before where it would show the thing on the app, but it's not showing the video for DK Bonanza. That's a glitch that I don't think Nintendo's going to face because who else is streaming the Today app but me? As long as you can see it on the phone. You can see it on your phone, though. It's just a rotating image of Donkey Kong Bonanza, which looks amazing, bro. This game is going to be lit, bro. I can't wait to play this game, bro.
Fortnite's still better.
I can't wait to play this game, bro. All right. All right, scratch that. It's not showing it. Spike. I'm telling you, all the enemies.
Oh, yeah, I'm using him.
We got Spike posted in front of the Triceratops. Recycling. Bro, what is this? Just a different environments, bro. Look at him just chilling next to Toad. Bro. Mario Kart World's going to be amazing. More user icons. This was from yesterday. There's even more. The Switch 2 system, or maybe they didn't update it because it's the same information. 258. That's good because I missed it yesterday. Up from 147. How is this large screen? Bro, and it went super large. Bro, they need to have all the videos on this, be able to do this. TV Connect, this video is playing on the TV. Look at the icons. Is any ones you missed? A random fish. Let me see anyone that are hype. Anyone that's hyped that I'm going to. We got Splatoon. We got Pikmin. We got the dogs from Pikmin. Twin Tail. We got Samus. We got Kirby. We got Green Kirby. We got a lot of Fire Emblem. And Pokemon. We got the Pokemon starters, bro.
Wait, we got Pokemon? Oh,
that's dope.
Oh, yeah, I'm using them.
Pokemon start. Bro, it was. How did that work so good? What do you want to rate this, Brielle? Useful, funny, cool, or cute?
Of course.
I'm going to put useful. Okay, or cute, or useful. All right. All right. Bro. Wait, hold on. The Great Museum, Breath of the Wild art, do yourself. All right. But, bro, why couldn't I do this? Can I just push play? Please work. No. For some reason, that doesn't work. The other video worked perfectly, and it came up full screen.
So?
But the Donkey Kong ones aren't. Oh, well. All right, that's a Nintendo Today. All right. Now, what are we going to do real quick? Not real quick. We got to play ARMS, bro. All right. Remember Samuel used to play ARMS?
Yes. And it's so bad.
Bro, the
like
Switch.
6.
This is in honor of. All right, hold on, Brielle. We gotta watch it.
I want Ted.
In honor of the Switch, where this is 29 more days for the Switch 2. So we're going to be playing games blast from the past from the Switch 1 era. And one game we have to do today is ARMS real quick. We're just going to play 1 or 2 matches. Not going to be long.
Yeah, I remember beating you up in this game.
But
Like, badly.
2, we got to go to the game cards. Virtual game cards. I want to see how this works because I know this game isn't still loaded on my Switch. Who downloading ARMS in 2025? Look at my game card collection. And ARMS is, bro, we got ARMS and we got the Global Test Punch. Let me see how this works. Load on this system. Load on this system. Let's see how this works. All right, cartridge is in. No, you can't, Samuel. You can't play. All right, so it's in. And could we just play it? Can we just play it? Oh, we lit, bro. We lit. What's up, Alfonso? How many y'all had ARMS, bro? June 5th can't come soon enough. Bro, I still remember in the OGC, we used to have ARMS lobbies. This was dope, bro. Let me see. Why is X is a game capture at its best? Who, Elgato? I might get that broken. Don't tempt me, bro.
Daddy.
If you don't, I might have to get that, bro.
Do you want to pick teams?
Uh-huh.
Teams.
Yeah, I am. All right, we're going to do 10 fights to become the champ. Let's do that. Let's do Grand Prix. Let's just go Grand Prix. We're going to go with Twintel just because that's who I used to use. Now, oh, we got to put it on easy because I do not know how to play this game anymore.
What games do you know how to play?
Wait, how do I change your arms?
You had to push minus.
Oh, I didn't. Well, we're just going with those default arms.
Those
Arms
are
demo.
Those aren't her default ones.
Yeah, hey, to preload the game is dope, bro. I think I already had it on my system, though. All right, Biff. I remember Biff. Bro, all of this is bass from the past. Bro, I'm going to get it. Oh, but I already got it. I already got a 4K. Got a
The Raymond Bomber.
4K 60 Elgato Pro installed inside. Hold on. Inside my PC. Hey, broken. If you see that, I already got it. Oh, this is where we could. The Siki and I don't remember. Right arm. All right. Bro, I completely forgot how to play this game. All right, let's just do that.
I can help you with this.
No, hold on. No. How do I jump? Okay, that's the jump.
Hold down the left trigger to block.
B. All right.
Left trigger
B
to block.
and A. Oh, it's B and A. All right.
No, you can use the back buttons.
Huh?
Back buttons to hit.
Oh. Oh.
But also, hold down the left trigger.
Hold down the left trigger?
Yeah.
What does that do?
It blocks.
No, it doesn't. It's not blocking for me.
Well, then you just died. Okay, that's
Get out of there. Bro, this game was dope. Arms were so... Bro, I know there's a way to move quicker, bro. How do I sidestep?
Why?
No, it's not. Oh, yeah, it is Y. Jump and Y. Yeah. Bruh.
How do I remember this stuff?
All right, I got my special. How do I use my special again?
Hold down all the top buttons.
Hold down both of them?
All of them. That's what I do. Hit it!
Huh.
Oh, hell.
Oh, that's how I grab. Yeah, we got to do a grab. KO. HDMI 2.1. Do you have VR pass-through and more? Oh. You're talking about that. Say goodbye to screen tearing with VR pass-through.
You know what? I'm going to play for you.
Keep your... All right, let's go. No. We're going to keep going. No, I'm going. All right, we're going to keep... Let's keep the Seek and... We're going to keep both. See, I don't have devices right now. It's school day.
Mommy's gone, though.
Doesn't matter. How do I... There's a way to double jump, too. Am I tripping or could we double jump?
I think we just chilling.
Yo, it was a side jump. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Bro, this game's going to have a free update on the Switch 2, too. Oh.
What's that for? I want that big one.
What do you know? How many frames per second is it?
This guy, it feels like it's 60.
He has a special.
Exactly.
Bro, y'all remember... How do I block?
The left trigger.
Left trigger? Or pushing it down?
Yes.
Oh.
You have to hold it. You're pathetic.
I am.
So bad at this.
I am bad.
Let me try.
Nope.
I'm so good at it.
I'm beating Min Min though.
So,
Get wrecked, Min Min.
level 1 CPU. We're celebrating being a level 1 CPU.
Grab! She was stunned. She got unstunned though.
Grab. Okay.
Grab.
Grab.
Booyah! I'm still goated with Twin Tail.
Let me try.
All right, now that's it. All right, y'all. This is where we're going to end today's stream. Appreciate everybody coming through, everybody hanging out. We are lit. We are epic. We cannot wait for the Switch 2 day 1. Can't wait. All right, y'all. You good. If not, you gonna want to. Yeah, that's what I got. I got the 4K Pro. Yeah, I got the 4K Pro, so I'm good. All right, y'all. What do y'all think about everything we talked about in this epic stream? Sound off in this comment section below. I want to know. But before you go, bro, click that subscribe button. Stay up to date. All things Nintendo. We out. Peace.
Subscribe to the Super Tap.
Oh, we have our camera! Reggie Fils-Aimé!
Obi-Wan plays.
Yes, right. What's up? All right.
Obi-Wan plays.